Welcome to another episode of the No Dress Code Pod. I'm your host and favorite hoochie, legs out, not open, Bree. I hope you all are ready for today's episode because we've got a special guest in the house. But before I get into all that, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So go ahead and tell the people who you are.
You want me to introduce myself right after what was the intro line? The hoochie. I
Yeah,
did not
favorite
expect any of
hoochie.
that. Say it again.
Favorite hoochie. Legs out, not open.
Legs out, not open.
Yes.
Okay, that we're gonna talk about that. You
Yeah.
didn't tell me that before we started. But yo, this everybody. This is your boy Akila O'Neal, stand-up comedian, educator, lecturer, community activist. How's everybody doing?
Okay, and tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, first things first, I'm a dad. I think that's probably the most encompassing thing about myself. But my name is Akila Roten Jr. I go by Akila O'Neal. I was born and raised Compton Watts, the hub to the dub. 33 years old. I have 4 biological children. And yeah, I'm on a new journey of life and growth and healing. And that's where we at. I'm still figuring it out, just you. That's who I am. That's who I am.
Okay, that's good. We love to hear that.
Appreciate that.
So, before we get into the episode, here at No Dress Code Pod, we are really big on mental health. So, I hope that you guys are having an amazing week. So I speak that into you and over you. Now, if you're not, there's nothing I could do for you in this moment. But continue to speak it over you, and I hope that you guys will have a better week next week. How is your mental health before we get into the episode?
Currently or overall?
Which one do you want to give?
Currently, I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Overall, it's shot.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, it's tough right now. I'm in a rough season, so yeah, it's hard.
I get it. Life gon' life.
Life gon' life, not life be lifing, but life gon' life.
Life,
okay?
life gon' life for
Life gon'
sure. Okay, so you have a comedy show coming up?
Yeah, I do. So I'm still working on the name, and I don't know why God has been making me go back and forth with the name, but yeah, my first comedy show is November 23rd. I believe it's gonna be Safe Space Comedy Show. Yeah, Friendsgiving edition. So I
Okay.
think that's what it's gonna be now that I finally can say it out loud. Akila O'Neal presents Safe Space Comedy Show Friendsgiving edition. It's gonna be November 23rd in the city of Compton, LA, right there on the borderline, hub to the dub. Y'all make sure y'all come out. Show starts at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7. We also going to have an open mic. So if you can rap, if you want to come do some comedy, you want to get some jokes off, you want to do a poem, just come out. It's real for the city and for the community. I'm not doing it to make no money now. I just want to show some love.
Okay, I'm gonna be up there because I can sing a little bit.
And you better be on time and come and sing, because I'm going to have it's going to be a DJ.
Yeah, I can sing a little bit.
Okay, we're going to have a DJ. And it's if you come... Was that your line? It kicked in at the left the left ear kicked it in. You know, the dancer in me was like, wait, I heard the extra beat. Okay. You didn't tell me you could sing. I bet. But yeah, if you decide to come, if you want to come, hopefully you can come. I want you to get the feel of that old school Def Comedy Jam comic view. We in there tight and small, but we in there having a good time. We're gonna have food, free food. I'm offering first come, first serve.
I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, yeah. First come, first serve. This is my first show, and I want everybody to come out and let's have a good time.
What kind of food we serving?
I'm thinking something quick and fast, so we got the
Okay.
tacos on deck.
Okay.
You know, but
Okay.
they from somebody who can burn. Like it ain't no rinky dink. It's black.
Taco Man.
It's not a taco man. The reason why is we wanted to take care of our black, we want to take care of our black community. But I was like, why go outsource when I know my partner, my brother, who's throwing the show with me, who actually owns the establishment that we're throwing the comedy show at. His mother been knowing how to cook since I've been alive.
So she a taco lady.
She can be any lady. She's a caterer, so that's
Okay.
what she do. Like one of her little side things, she can burn. So tacos gonna be free. We're gonna have vegan too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have vegan, shrimp, carne asada, chicken. I'm a shrimp person, but we're gonna have it all and we're gonna have some time.
Okay. Okay.
$10 drinks, $10 shots, $10 drinks,
Interesting. Yeah. I'm excited for the show. Can't wait to see it. What made you want to pursue comedy, and how did you first break into the scene?
I'm gonna answer the second question before I answer the first question.
Okay.
So, what made me break into comedy? So I've been in theater, so I have a background in acting on stage. Shout out Sam Seven Productions. We also have a production coming up November 9th at Glory Christian
Okay.
Fellowship.
Work it.
Yeah, I'm out here working. It's called Seasons by Leon Anderson. Sam Seven Productions presents Seasons. So that's gonna be November 9th.
By the time this would have aired, it would have already.
It's gonna be already passed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna still shout it out though. So
Okay.
either
I
way,
just,
we got more shows. Sam Seven Productions. That's what we gonna shout out. But I have a background in theater. I've been on several stage plays for about the last 10 years, and my natural comedic ability has always been shown through my dance, through my animation, my just me being Aquila. And so right before we had a production coming up, and my boy, I'm a part of the production company with, his cousin is his right hand man. He was telling me like, "Hey man, you need to get into stand up." And I'm like, he's like, "Yo, you got it." Not knowing that I've always been a fan and a lover of the gift. I've always listened to old records as a kid. Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Bernie, all of the greats, Dick Gregory. And I watched Seinfeld as a kid and knew what was going on because I understood comedy. Three Stooges, so I'm a Black History major, so Stephen Fletcher, all these guys who paved the way, I just loved it. And then I got into it, but then life started happening like it always do. My boy died. He died unexpectedly, and I went through my first heartbreak, and I had COVID and pneumonia at the same time.
Oof.
Can I say that on the podcast? I was grieving a Black woman, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus. Why nobody didn't tell me that this heartbreaks is like this? Why y'all don't have a pamphlet or something like this?
What?
None of the R&B music could help me.
What?
Oh my! And I wasn't drinking. I didn't smoke. I just felt every single thing. And here's the mental health part. I deserved it. I deserved what I was feeling.
Okay, at least you could take accountability.
Yeah. So through all of that, that's when I decided to start stand up, and then I just kind of started learning and putting off, and now it's like a full-time thing. Yeah, it's full-time now.
So were there moments when you questioned if this path is for you, and how did you push through it? But before you answer that, did you answer what made you want to pursue comedy? Was it the heartbeat? Was it the heartbreak?
I was falling in love with it, and that's how I knew. Like even now, fully embracing it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I had put it down for a second. So I've been in the game for about 2.5 years going on, but only recently has it just kind of started manifesting the way it's supposed to. So I did a podcast last year on the Good News Radio, and it was like when I first was getting into it, and it went viral, and a lot of the clips went viral, and then it got picked up again last winter, so that'd be 2023, winter 2023. The videos got picked up again, and then it went super, super viral. So that push kicked me back in and say, okay, it's time to get back in the game. And then that's when I started, and now seeing the way my life has been lining up, because I got back into school. I graduated, got back into school. I was doing all these different milestones, but like I can say now it's like, okay, you're supposed to do this because there's no way that you're going through all of this pain right now.
Little signs from God.
Yeah, it gotta be.
Confirmation.
Yeah, it's too much at one time. So that's how I know.
Now, were there moments when you question if this path for you?
I think that's every day.
So how do you push through?
I go to the gym. I
didn't believe people at first when they said that was a big part of their mental health. I just thought you guys were crazy.
I'm new in it, so why do you say that? But why? I want to hear why though.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I'm not new to it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 3.5, 4 years in now. But when I first started, I did not like working out, and I don't like regular gyms.
Okay. What does that mean? What's a regular gym?
I go to a boxing gym.
Okay.
So it's not like a regular gym. It's like an activity.
Okay. So you're into boxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, it has been great for my mental health. Like I go when I don't want to. I've unfortunately had breakdowns in there.
Don't. Why you say unfortunately?
Cause I'm not an emotional person. I don't like to be. I don't like.
To be.
That too.
There it is.
But also, I don't like for people to see me emotional.
Okay.
I don't like to be vulnerable in front of people.
Okay. Until you realize that it's inevitable. You feel like? Did you feel like a release? You said you've had some moments in there, so I'm assuming it's happened multiple times. Frustrated.
Yeah. But when I said like breakdown, I mean I was actually crying.
Yeah, I know what you was talking about. What's wrong with
Yeah.
that? I be wanting to cry.
That time it was acceptable in
Okay.
my mind.
Okay.
But also it was still like to myself, like nobody really knew. That's the way I like it.
You like nobody knowing what you internally feeling?
Yeah.
Is that a response to your mental health, or that's something to help you cope with your mental health? Since we talking about mental health.
It's probably a mix of both. Yeah. Because if you don't understand what I'm feeling, then I don't really have to explain it to you. We could just be good. Like, I could maybe put on a happy face and everybody be good. Or maybe I just distance myself until I'm good.
Okay. Is that in all aspects, like families, relationships, friends? You just go ghost, get your ghost on, and come back like, hey, y'all.
Yeah, I'm quick to just, be by myself.
Does consideration go to the other party, though? That could be,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you need me and I'm in a bad space, I do my best to put my bad space to the side
Okay.
and be there for you.
Okay.
But once I'm done being there for you in that moment, I go right back to my bad space.
Have you always been like this?
For a while.
Okay. That's interesting because I have never met anybody that was so confident and like even if I didn't agree or disagreed, I loved your confidence. It's just like, yeah, this is what's going on, and this is how it is. And it's like a boundary with a wall, with a gate, with a sniper at the top, like just in case. Like, hey, I'm really not playing about this part. Like, I gotta go.
I like my. I actually can't be around people a lot. Like like going to school 5 days a week or working 5 days a week, and then having to still go out on weekends. That's too much for me. I need time alone.
I definitely think that I know. Well, I'm called to the people, so I believe I have to. I'm required to live a different life, but I also make time for my personal time. Like now I'm in love with the gym. I'm learning how to play the piano. I'm an avid reader, so I think just finding those pockets. I have children, so I've never really been able to only think about myself.
Yeah.
Since I was 18, so I've never. This is this season right now, and I'm in where I can a little bit think about myself, just a little bit more, but I have to work hard to keep it up and maintain it. So, like you asked me to swing it back around about working out. Well, that's what I do. That's what I'm doing currently, and that's what's making me feel well and learning how to play the piano and back in school.
Yeah.
So I just graduated junior college. It took me 15 years. Can I get the little clap things
Congratulations.
right there? Yeah. Okay. I want to hear it. There it is. I think it went. I don't know, but yay!
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay,
You're
cool.
good.
Yeah, it took me 15 years. I just graduated community college and I transferred to the university, and I love all my classes. I got a full load, so just re-understand. Because I didn't mention. So I am a stand-up comedian, but I'm in school to pursue my major. My number one dream is to be a educator. So I've always wanted to be an educator on the high school and collegiate level. Stand-up comedy is just something that's kind of coming out to full fruition, and it's fusing. So I love school. I can't wait to learn. I got a black woman feminism and thought class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Love the class. We talking about some real sisters, some soldiers. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So that's a part of my mental health, working out for sure, because I'm hurting right now. I got personal life going on that is affecting my mental health, my physical health. And the only way I know right now is to continue to get better. But I remember when I first started working out, shout out to Coach Worm. That's my childhood friend, my brother, my kid's goddad, my business partner, my barber, everything. Love you to death, man. He's a personal trainer, fitness coach. We have classes. You guys should come to a class, fitness classes in LA.
Oh, you gotta count me out. I'm sorry, I do not like driving to LA. I do not like driving to LA. I will come to the show.
But okay, I'm not even. Okay, cool. So we've been brothers for a long. We're 2 years old, and he's been in the fitness game for like 7 years, and so I didn't hop on it when he hopped on it. I had to find my time. Now is my time, and he's a calisthenics exercise trainer as well. So body weight is hard to pull up and push up and do chin ups and pull ups and dips and push ups and dips, and I'm sore right now. So the pain that I'm going through outside of that, going to the gym, is allowing me to learn how to feel through it, process through it, feel it, scream, yell, cry. If you're hurting, let's go push through it. You only getting stronger. That's what's keeping me right now, my mental health. Oh, and I still see my therapist. I still find a huge safe space in anime and music. I'm a huge music lover and dancing. I love dancing. That's what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, I learned from my own experience that the gym really is good and important for your mental health. Well, especially mine, because it's like more physical. It is like it's like combat. And so I'm going to always get that physical aspect.
So when you, and it's boxing, right? And you really go, like, you go.
Yeah.
Because I boxed with, I don't know if she was one of the bridesmaids where we first met, Janae, her husband or boyfriend. We did some, because I worked out. So he trained me. And that was my first time really having boxing lessons. Like, I fought jail, outside in the streets, in the hood.
Yeah, completely different, but yeah.
Completely different. Like, I mean, completely different.
Yeah.
Even for me to be a dancer, a wonderful dancer, I think, in my own right. Because, yeah.
You had talked that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, yeah. The footwork, and I did mess up because I trained with my socks on. That's a no-no. Because my feet was irritating. But the moves and the switching of the feet and all that, you would think I just would master it instantly. No, it's really a technique. So I think that's dope. You boxing,
it gets the aggression out. It gets the aggression out when you ain't feeling it.
You jump the rope too?
Jump rope?
Yeah, you rope and all that. Damn, I wanna come see. Like,
I've been doing it for like almost 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever sparred?
Yeah. I sparred like 3 times.
I gotta see this. Can I come see?
It's on Instagram. I haven't sparred in a while. We just switched gyms.
Okay.
But yeah,
Do you watch boxing? Do you like watch the sport? And
I do now.
Okay, you do now.
I didn't before.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I do now. Yeah,
that's very unique. I actually really like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do a regular gym. I just needed something that was like an activity, something that was different.
Okay.
And I felt like boxing would help me mentally.
Some niggas you want to knock? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Some people you want to knock out? Got a few people on your list.
I'm just saying.
You can tell the truth.
I just wanted to feel more secure within myself, and I felt like boxing.
That's crazy to say. As a black woman, you be like, I need to feel more secure in myself. That means you want to be ready to knock it.
I want to feel more secure within myself. So.
Yeah, all right. You want to be ready at all times.
At all times.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my anxiety was too high, so I needed something to
Did you fight
that.
as a kid?
No.
Have you ever, outside of sparring, have you ever had a fight? Like a real throw your hands up with another woman?
Not since like middle school.
Okay, that don't count.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, now, shoot, I'd be scared. You said you've been doing this for some years. Would you ever like compete?
No, I care too much about my face.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It may not be a Beyonce, but it is a me. And
it might not be a Beyonce, but it is a me.
I needed to work with what I got. So yeah.
It might not be, and that's crazy. We talked about that in class about how Beyonce is one of the premier, but it's like I know some women that look. I'm not saying she not.
I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
We talked about that.
But
you like your face.
Yeah.
Okay. You got the high cheekbones.
And don't get me wrong. I always feel like there's somebody out there cuter, but in my mind, on my block,
on your block,
it's me.
It's you. Okay. At any time, any
At any
point,
time.
even scarf on.
Even with the bonnet and house shoes.
Okay.
Anytime on my block,
On your block.
it's me. Now on your block, you dominate.
Okay.
But over here on my block, I dominate.
So if you in a relationship or dealing with a guy, you know, like it's a possible that it's a girl that look better than me that he might be talking to or he can get at or whatever.
Yeah, I think there's always a possibility. I'm never naive to that possibility.
Okay.
I believe there's always somebody out there that's better looking than you. I may not say she's an upgrade,
but she could be better looking.
But she could be better looking.
So
than
now
me.
we can
she could be doing stuff that I'm not gonna be doing.
So upgrade now is connected to attributes too, not just looks.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know what the game is now. You know, the game is crazy out here in the streets, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's not just looks. Maybe she doing something that I'm just not gonna do.
Can you give me something that you not just gonna do? Can you say that on your podcast? I don't know what's the level of your podcast. Is it censored or the Christians listening? Okay,
they might be listening, and that's okay because
hallelujah,
all the listeners, the listeners,
all of them.
Something I'm just not gonna do. I don't know, like. Exactly, that's crazy because I can't think of what I'm not gonna do, but she might be willing to do what I'm not gonna do.
Oh, like when you say not gonna do, it's like a non-negotiable.
Maybe it could be like a non-negotiable till we get married, or
so there's stipulations.
Or it could just be a non-negotiable period.
I like the non-negotiables period because I feel like marriage. Okay, whatever.
Like I don't really see myself having a threesome. Maybe the girl you found, she's into that.
Okay,
I can't be mad that you want to go be with her.
Ooh,
she's
see how you say that's not
something that I'm not willing to do.
We were actually, I didn't think you was going. That was actually the perfect example to say as like I'm thinking of like something deep and emotional. That was really perfect an example.
It can be something as small as that.
You're not having no threesome. Why is it? Of course, you possibly not attracted to a woman, the other woman. I'm assuming, right?
That's
number one.
Yeah.
So there's no way in the world you can, because you know with threesomes, girls be thinking like, so are you gonna eat some coochie?
And I couldn't see myself doing it.
Okay, and I get it. I mean, I don't get it because I do it, but I don't.
I can't see myself doing it. You know.
You never really close your eyes. I've been closing my eyes for quite some time. Every now and then I might poke my eye out.
I would hope you poke your eye out over here,
every
but I just said. So why
have my eye right on there, like, yo, this is crazy right here.
Because why is your eyes closed?
I actually want to look you in the eye. That's my problem. I think that like I want to. Okay, how do we get to that? Okay, that's a good non-negotiable.
Yeah, so if I'm like that, or if I'm just like, hey, I'm not gonna suck your toe. I don't feel like rubbing your feet. I don't rub feet. I don't like feet.
Okay,
my thing or whatever. You know,
those are fair things though.
Yeah. So if I'm just like, hey, I don't rub feet, and she rubs feet, then maybe I ain't got no problem with you leaving it for her because she's doing what I'm not gonna do.
But see, those are like real non-negotiables. That's just respect, like, cause people be cooking. Girls, I didn't know girls. They not making no plates till they get married. They not doing this today. I'm like, you gonna wait until the end? I guess. I
mean, I get it. You're not trying to serve every man you with. You just want to serve the one you gonna serve.
I got you. I don't know. I don't know. It's different. Women are different. I have to respect that you guys are different.
Yeah. I'm not trying to serve everybody because then I'll just be looking over my life like, God damn, I was just a servant.
But men live our lives like we just got to give.
It's ghetto.
It's ghetto?
It's ghetto.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So let's get back to you, though.
Come on. I like the segues.
So you better let them know. You got some skills. Okay. So comedy can be tough, especially with unpredictable audiences. How do you handle those nights when a joke just doesn't land?
I've learned recently I remember just a couple weeks ago, I had a really, really good show. Like I killed, like I was locked in, right? And then a week or two later, I didn't feel like I did a good job. Mm-hmm. And I think number one is because of preparation. So I know that the first time I killed, I took the time to have some time to myself, get my mind right, work out through my jokes. I already had my drinks, so I was a little relaxed and I was focused. So the next one, I had a lot going on and I had slept, but I got up and went straight into the thing. I didn't take the time to prepare myself, none of that. So that was the first time I really felt like, okay, I wasn't hitting, I wasn't feeling it. Some jokes are gonna always miss. So I don't think every joke is not gonna hit. Cause like sometimes I could be joking and I'll fly off my dome, say something quick, a ad lib, and it don't really hit like that. Or the real joke didn't hit. You learn just to keep going because it's a routine, it's a flow. So it's a difference between jokes not hitting and you didn't feel confident on you felt a little off.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing, and so now I've learned because I really respect the craft. I want whoever's listening to me, I really really respect the craft, and I take my time to learn it. So now it's like I'm getting the habit of, how can I put it, having think tanks. So like in real comedy, they have writers. People write for shows, movies, stand up and things like that. Placing myself around other comedians to learn different things. Because to answer the first part of your question, I'm really good at improv. Like I get that skill. I don't know why. I think that's probably one of my greatest attributes in comedy is like my improv on the go.
You used to play the Dozens, didn't you?
What's that?
You know what the Dozens is?
I always heard the idiom, but I never.
When they be like, your mama saw this or your mama saw that.
I can.
Yeah.
I can.
That's the improv. That's how I knew.
Okay, so I used to watch Whose Line Is It Anyways?
I did not like that show.
It was too white. Can I say that out here? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So of course they didn't have a lot of, but I understood the premise of it, right? I learned, to be honest with you, I learned a lot of my improv dealing with church people.
They are, I want to say, the hardest people to entertain.
Sadly to say, the charisma that I have, I got from doing church, like service, like funerals, weddings, just church services.
I thought you meant like church, church.
No, church too. I have been allowed to speak in the sacred desk, is what they like to call it.
Is that the pulpit?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard it called the sacred desk.
Oh, they get real deep. So the pulpit. So I don't promote it all the time, but I'm licensed and ordained. So that's really wild, right? I got ordained one year and started stand-up comedy the next. So I'm definitely getting judged. So I was in ministry for a long. I'm still in ministry. To me, the community is ministry.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of my training doing that. And it started from children's church, knowing how to keep the pace, knowing how to deal with anything. My first job out of high school, I worked at a preschool for early education. When I first got introduced to education, it was early ed. So I learned how to have a lot of people in front of you. It's class going on, know how to keep it. So, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that part. Or if they do know, they don't bring it up. I didn't got called a fake preacher and all that already, so it's,
No, not a fake preacher. That's kind of rude.
Oh, man, I've been called a lot of things.
That's
He was a hater, though.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
They usually are.
It sounds like it. What's something unexpected that you've learned about yourself as you've grown in your career?
That's a really good question.
We try over here.
That's a really good question.
We try.
And what's sad, like I would say this, I feel like my career ain't even really started yet. So that's just me being transparent. I'm like, career start? I'm like, I ain't even scratched the surface. I have asked the question one more time.
But you know what? When you look back on this time, you're going to be like, dang, that part of my career was like X, Y, and Z. Like, that's going to be part of your career once you feel like you made it.
Yeah.
This part of your career now. I'm just saying. But, what's something unexpected you've learned about yourself as you've grown in your career?
Putting myself first.
That is important.
This is the first time I've been working out since June. And when I say working out, that just lets me know that was the pinpoint of when I started learning how to put myself first. Like I said earlier, I've been a parent since I was 18. So I never really had time. And I still put them first in certain ways. I still work. I work 2 jobs. 2. I took some time off one to focus on one, and I'm back in school. I'm not in school just because. Everything that I do is for them. I scrub toilets in the morning for my children so they can have insurance. So I think that would be it, because I don't know. I'm in a different space where I've learned how to adapt. It just hurt. Like, man, this is crazy that I have to continue to adapt. But I believe God has allowed me to have what I like to call massages. So being a Black Studies major, you're reading about so many great men and women and even just people at that time and that during that time frame of however much was going on, and they made it through. When you read articles about people's families and how your great grandfather or your great great grandfather and his wife took in 20 kids so they won't get caught up in the system living in a one bedroom, and these people sparked other people, and you get what I'm saying? So it's like that, reading this type of, like, for example, I watched Glory. Y'all know the movie Glory, right?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Civil rights movie. I mean, Civil War movie, Yeah, of course. Denzel Washington. You ever seen? Okay, Glory, right? I've seen it 1,000 something times over the years. I had to watch it for class, for one of my class. I have a Black emotional and ethnicity and film class. So I had to watch it. Watching it from this different lens now, like, had me damn near in tears on Denzel's part. Like, his whole character, I saw myself in each and every character as a Black man doing a movie based off slavery. Morgan Freeman's character, Denzel Washington's character, and I forgot the other guy's name. And I have to write about that. That's what I'm putting in my paper to respond to it. I saw myself in these people at where I am right now. And that type of fight and pain and power is what keeps me going. So it's like, man, God, like, I'm back in school, but I love going to school. I love learning. Like, I'm learning about great men and women who, it wasn't a long time ago.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The sad part is that the pain from these things that I'm learning about, like what we call systematic racism, is even more evident now. So I'm looking at everything from a different lens. So it's frustrating too. So I'm focused and I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated, but I'm focused. Mm-hmm. And that is what the answer to your question is. It's like, yeah, I'm pissed off, but I'm also locked in too.
That reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen it, but I want to say it was like Facebook, Instagram. It was a while ago. But it was like basically like somebody in your bloodline had to go through, it was basically like slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, like everything that they had to endure to get for you to be where you are today.
And it wasn't a long time ago.
Yeah.
I want to stress that. I literally just said it in class. And honestly, they still do things in different forms.
Yeah.
My mentors, they say, I have a spiritual bath coming up with the African priests that I know, and they say, use the power that the ancestor that is inside of you. That's who you tap into. It sounds real spooky because with my Christian background, but it's like, no, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a ton of sense. Like, what is we talking about, right? If we can pass generational pain through our DNA, through our blood cells, that means we can also pass generational power.
Yeah.
That's why I just posted on Facebook, as pro-black as I am, we can take Jesus all the way back to the Kemetic sciences in ancient Egypt. I thank God my mama gave me the gospel. The gospel is real and it's powerful. Like, you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
No, nothing that you know, you put that on, that frequency, everybody submits. Even Muslims, non-atheists, they gonna stand up and they hear real gospel music. Mm-hmm. That pain that came through the slaves, that pain that came through the enslaved, through the enslaved, and they...
Because you know what, I've been trying to be cognizant of calling them enslaved versus calling them slaves lately.
Keep doing that.
Yeah,
it's practice.
I try to be so cognizant of that difference.
Please, and a scholar, quote unquote, me over here, no, I still fumble with it. You know, I just said in class the other day, I said, no matter how pro-black I am, when I think about God or Jesus, the first image that I think about is the blonde, blue-haired white one. To this day.
Yeah.
First image that popped in my head is that popular picture that everybody knows. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing that pops into my head too. Not the wool.
Not the one with the locks. Wool. The painting with the locks, nah.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So, yeah, I think that's...
Unfortunately, when I think of Black Jesus, I think of
the show?
Swim. Yeah.
That's not unfortunate. I've never watched the show, but I know exactly what's going on, and I just, in respect to my black mom, I just be like, nah, I can't. Kendra have a fit, you know.
I've only seen like
And
clips of the show.
Black Jesus is crazy.
Okay, so speaking of your family, you have a child who also works in the entertainment business. How has that influenced your career, and what's it like sharing that space?
So I'll say this: no matter what, how many times she didn't got on my nerves, her mother actually is the one that put her in the space. I always had the gifting, I just never pursued it. Her mother, shout out to her mom. She's an actress. She's getting ready to become a theater teacher as well.
Oh, so it runs in the family.
It runs in the family. So her mom's been an actress, a working actress for as long as I've known her, and that's her dream and her goal. And Amara just took. She mostly has my personality, I will say, but she has her mother's drive, and I can say that. See how motorcycle. See how co-parenting is? I can bring up co-parenting real quick. This co-parenting, even when you pissed off and they get on your last nerves, I still respect her as the mother. You see? Okay, sidebar. Yeah.
That's good because you're supposed to.
As I'm supposed to. Mm-hmm. I just wish they would understand, like, I'll be doing my part while you. Anyways, let's not have a venting session on here. So she's been in the field, and Amara has some credits of some Target commercials when she was a baby. So I think her mom's still pursuing a career and auditioning. Amara got into it, and it's fun. I'm kind of new to everything, so I'm still learning about agents and managers and Coogan accounts because I know that I'm gonna have to do that for myself, rebranding. But I just like that she comes and she kills,
And
like,
she did say you could ride on her coattail.
She did say that. I probably won't. The pride, like, no, go do your thing. But like, before I came in here, before we started, I was on the phone with her, and she hurt her foot like last month. She's a really good gymnast. So gymnastics is her main thing. So we're training 4 days out of the week for 4 hours. Yeah, tournaments, all of that. Simone Biles buying her leotards, the whole 9 yards. Really a thing, expensive thing. And she recently hurt her foot real bad on the vault. And she was down for a couple weeks. And so this was her first time getting back on the vault again today. And so she was scared. So she told her mom she was scared and all that. So her mom texted me, tell me what was going on. So she texted me. So I called her before I came in, and I talked to her. And I just encouraged her about, like, she was like, I'm afraid. I was like, you believe in yourself? She said, no, I'm scared. I said, you believe in daddy? She said, yeah. I said, do you believe in a God that's in daddy? She said, yeah. I said, well, you believe in that person. You ain't afraid of the vote. Beast mode. We go in there and kill. You're going to be all right. You're not going to get hurt. She went in, did her thing, blah, blah, blah. Her mom called me back right before I came in here. She said, what you say to her? I said, I don't remember. I'm just talking to her. This is what we do. This is, and that's how I raise her, though. Like, all of my children, I hold them to a standard of excellence as a standard. It's you go in there and you kill, you give your best. You friends with everybody after the game is over. And that's how I raise her. At 8 years old, she just filmed Abbott Elementary for the, like, 5th or 6th time this past couple days ago. That was my first time going because daddy can't go to everything. Why? Because daddy pays your bills. She don't understand that because she 8. But who you think make this where your mama can take off and do all of that because I'm going to hold it down. She had a $3,000 dinner bill. $3,000. One swipe because that's what you prepare for, So we're in it together, and I just like seeing her. I like that she's excited about it. She be tired, though, but she's excited. So if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me. I'll change it up. She's supposed to be on next season of I know for sure next season, I believe episode 2 or 3. Stay tuned. I'll let everybody know when exactly when we find out more. But now she's been doing a lot of filming, so she might even be on more episodes. So we'll see.
I love Abbott.
I've never watched it.
What?
Right. I never had the time to. It's really the time. I got a lot of different things going on. So with something like that, I will binge it. Be like, okay, no, that was a really good show.
It is a good show. You can binge it for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I binge it.
You binged it?
I do.
It's only 2 seasons, right?
No.
It's 3?
I think so.
No, I think they're on 3 now.
I don't know.
We can look it up.
All
right.
Yeah. Eventually, we'll look it up. Do you find yourself giving advice, or is it more of a mutual learning experience?
And just all facets, or just
What with your daughter in the entertainment industry?
oh no, I know nothing.
Oh, so you guys are just learning together?
Yeah, her mom knows way more. Of course, I definitely know when me and her mother were together, I was a huge support of her career. So I'm not gonna say I'm ignorant to everything, but a lot of the technicalities or the work behind it, I know I hear stuff because I said I've been in stage plays before, and my boy Leon Anderson, the writer, producer, director, uh, I've heard things in the back of my mind. But if I needed, I'm learning. The ghetto, talking about the ghetto. Y'all know it's almost that time for In My Mind. Y'all know about that. But yeah, so I'm just learning. I think I'm learning everything. The protocol, being on set, background, the food. Amara likes getting the snacks. Amara's a snacker, so she definitely likes the snacks, the food. That good food. I'm learning everything.
Yeah, I always wondered about the craft services on sets like Abbott.
So at my job, they film Grey's Anatomy all the time.
Oh, I used to like that. I've watched that show.
Grey's Anatomy got me through the worst pain of my first time ever experiencing real grief. I watched the first 9 seasons in bedridden. I swear to God. Yep.
Okay. So how do you juggle being a parent while staying active in your career? Do you collaborate on projects? Or is that your like goal, dream? I'm assuming it's a dream, but like
Uh so like I said, my number one dream and goal is to be an educator.
okay.
So I'm in school for that. So like right now I'm just doing what I have to do so I can do what I want to do later. I just one of the greatest things that I can teach my children that I don't feel like that was taught to me in many different facets, but directly from lineage, is to have a dream or to chase a dream. So I never really realized what that really even meant until now, 15 years later of turning, legally 18. So I think, as a man, I teach my son, you're going to work. Ain't no not working. Get your job. Stop playing. Men work. We're going to take care of ourselves. We're going to, make sure we're good. So I work 2 jobs that I don't want to, but I'm grateful for dealing with all of that. You don't want to, I work in maintenance. I'm a, what I like to say on dates, first time meeting girls to see what they say. I say I'm a sanitation engineer specialist.
That sounds so fancy.
You see, well, what do you do? Oh, I'm a sanitation engineer specialist. Oh, so what does that consist of? I tell them I'm a custodian. Yeah. But
that sounds so fancy.
I hate it though. I hate it, but I'm grateful. It makes me clean up everywhere I go. I'm a real neat, clean person. I come to your house, I clean your restroom. No shame. But on
There'd
top
be a little
of that,
shame over here. Remember
a little bit.
A little bit.
I can't help it. I'm a clean. But to fully
She'd be
answer
like,
it,
did he just clean my restroom?
it's a habit. Sorry,
Girl.
I really would too. That's when you got to start opening cabinets. I know. I just be like, like I don't want to use the restroom and then not clean it for the next person. That's just me. I clean restrooms for a living.
Oh, that's nice.
Literally.
That's nice.
Like,
I thought you meant like you cleaned it, like if it wasn't up to par.
Oh no, meaning. Oh no, I won't come. Okay, so you want me to answer that truthfully? I'm on the spectrum, so you want me to answer that truthfully?
Yeah.
So we would have to be friends, or you would have to be like a girl I'm interested in. Cause like if I don't mind cleaning. Like I was my grandmother's caretaker before she passed away. I've been taking care of people for a long time. I got you. Like I'm gonna say something. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on up in here? Mm-hmm. But I'm not never judging. I clean up behind people for a living. I know how people are. PhDs to mental health issues. I clean up after them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's better. That's better than what I was imagining. I thought you was going to people's bathroom.
Just going in random people's bathroom like, oh, I'm gonna start cleaning. Oh, y'all nasty and just start cleaning? No, it got to be some type of relationship. I'm not about to just. At that point, you paying me.
I thought it was like, dang, you pull up to a friend's house and you gotta use the bathroom and you like, oh, I pee, but you know what? This bathroom really ain't to par. Let me go ahead and scrub the toilet.
I
real
would
quick.
if you my friend. If I love you, what's wrong with that? I would take out the trash too.
That's different.
Why is it different?
Trash is different to clean somebody's toilet. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it.
I do it for a living, so it's different for me. What? I know how women are. I know how y'all restrooms are. Yeah, I know. I clean them, so I know what's up.
The women. Okay, so I don't know what that means because
You know. Oh, so now we friend on the cast on the pod.
no, we
Women's
not.
restrooms are crazy.
I really don't know what that means because in comparison to the women's restrooms I've been in, and I mean personal, my own home restroom.
Personal is different though.
Oh, then what are we? Oh, you talking about public?
I work in commercial.
Oh, I don't really like public restrooms. But
I understand why.
I would think that the men's restroom is nastier than the women's only because, again, I can only go off my real personal experience. The bathrooms at my house, and they be cleaner than the bathrooms I go visit at people's houses.
I know that.
Men's in particular.
So I'm gonna say this, and I say this on the pod. I don't know about them niggas. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Negroes? All right. Oops. I'm judging a man off his restroom. Like, I love cleaning restroom. I will clean your restroom. Like, what's up? I have no problem. I'm a cleaner. Like, in relationships, if I would just only want my woman to clean. To cook. Cook and make my plate and make sure I eat. I will pay the bills and clean up the house. Or the kids gonna be cleaning up this house. Whichever one. The house gonna be clean though. I don't think a woman, my mentor told me, said she has to go to work or do anything she needs to do. She deserves to come home to a clean restroom. I stand by that. Yeah. I don't think you should ever clean the restroom. That's crazy.
What I'm talking about. I don't
That's
think I should
crazy.
either.
A woman cleaning a restroom? Now, I know that women have their natural cleaning and but as a man, it's like, for example, if you worked all day and I got home before you, I want you to come home to a clean restroom to relax, take a shower.
See, here's my thing, right? I just don't like having to clean pee up off somebody's toilet seat. That freaks me out.
Okay. So, and you've been to men's houses that have pee on their toilet seats?
No,
that was the question.
They have hair on the floor or something like that. But
Women have hair in the shower, so.
Yeah, I think that's gross. I realize that a lot of things gross me out as I get older.
So are you like a super neat, clean?
No, but
What are the odds? You just shifted this whole pod just now. Wait, you was over here standing on the front line ready to die. You was ready. Take me now, Lord. And then you come up like, are you? No. And you said it so quickly. You didn't even give it a thought. You was like, nah, I can't even lie. I can't even front.
no. Okay.
Is it junk or is it clean? That's different.
Okay, so look, here's
It's
the
clothes,
thing.
huh?
Here's the thing.
Tell the truth.
It depends on my mood. Sometimes when I smoke, I like to clean. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel. But when I do like to clean, I can clean.
I say it like this, if you're expecting company, if a woman's coming to my house, if I know she might even possibly pop up, it's gonna be clean. Instantly.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
She's coming to the house. Y'all be going, I ain't gonna hold you, men are nasty.
They are.
I be like, bro, you need to do, I don't know. I was raised by black women, so I don't know what this. My grandmother was old school, Southern Midwest girl. Didn't play no games, and she didn't play that triflingness. You ain't about my mama like that. She don't. You gonna take care of yourself. You gonna not.
Yeah. I just think I think women are cleaner than men.
Yeah, I can give you that. Because I still, when I want to deep clean my house, I still call the Paisa lady. Her and her little team come to the house, they get it cracking. I don't want to I clean all day, so I don't want to deep clean. I come home and clean, but I don't want to deep clean.
Oh, see, I will deep clean. But as
You want
far
to do
as
is to
like,
keep up over time.
yeah, as
Oh
far as
yeah.
that doing it, maintaining any type of thing, probably not.
I also went to jail. That also implemented. I know that was a definitely shift to the conversation. That was my job in jail. So I think being embedded in my mind is just always sweep, take out the trash, make sure it's neat. That's why I like Japanese culture a lot too. I like neat, organized, cleanness. I just like it.
That's interesting. Okay, so before we let you go, it's time for the Reddit. Are you ready for the Reddit that we have?
Yeah, is it the producer? She didn't smile when I wanted her to smile when I looked at her. Is it something crazy?
She doesn't know what it is.
Oh, okay. I
I
didn't
just
know.
picked it.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah. So it says, am I the asshole for not letting my acquaintance meet a famous friend of mine, especially because they didn't believe I knew them? Okay, that was the title. A friend from when I was younger is famous and living in Hollywood. I live about 1.5 hours away. A while ago, someone in my friend group tried to call me out when I had casually mentioned that I knew this famous person. They refused to believe me and kept asking for proof. I refused to give it to them because I didn't think I owed someone that, especially someone I don't know all that well. I'm going to see my friend this weekend. The acquaintance asked to meet the person. They are a fan. I declined. The acquaintance now claims they pretty much don't believe me and want to meet my friend. I told them absolutely not because they didn't believe I was friends with them and I'm not close to them anyways, so I feel I owe them nothing. The acquaintance thinks I'm being mean and holding a grudge, and that I'm gatekeeping my friend by not allowing them to tag along to meet them. Am I the asshole? Edit. I think some people are making false assumptions. Obviously, I wouldn't randomly bring someone to meet my friend. Anytime someone in my life meets my friend, I of course would run it past them. In reality, my friend always asks if I have anyone I'd like to bring to certain events they have invited me to. Another thing to add, I don't just randomly bring them up that I know famous people, but if it's relevant or if I'm asked or if it exists in the context, I don't hide it.
Okay.
So who's the asshole?
I would think the person that wants to meet the friend's friend is a weirdo. I won't even call her an asshole.
The acquaintance?
Yeah, because okay, start there. That word, acquaintance. Acquaintance and a friend is two different things, right? I have famous friends. I know famous. I got famous people on my phone. Me coming into comedy, Akila O'Neal and Akila Roten Jr. are two different people. Completely two
Because
different people.
I did not know who Akila Roten Jr. was.
So yeah, my name is Akila Roten Jr. Since people don't know Akila Roten Jr., but Akila O'Neal Roten Jr. is my full name.
Oh, okay.
Akila Roten Jr. didn't sound good. I was first trying to come up with comedy names, and I found out. I mean, I knew, but I just Akila O'Neal sounded better. O'Neal is a very known name. It's very
I feel you.
right?
I feel you. Trying to capitalize on Shaq.
No,
I feel
Shaq
you.
and Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. Honorable mention. He was a known comedian who he died really early in his
Okay,
career.
I didn't know.
Real known dude. But for years I used to spell my name, my middle name, O apostrophe capital Neal, all since I was a kid. That's not how it's spelled on my birth certificate. It's spelled Akila, regular O'Neal, Oneal, Roten Jr. So then I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep Akila O'Neal and I'm gonna just spell it like how I've been spelling it, and boom,
Yeah, because I was saying, I think I saw it spelled that way on Instagram.
Akila. Oh, that's because they won't let me put the apostrophe on Instagram.
Oh, I thought the Instagram did have the apostrophe.
No, they didn't. They didn't let me. They won't let me do it. Whatever. So yeah, but I wouldn't. She said acquaintance, so that means it's not a friend, it's not a cousin, it's not somebody you. It's an acquaintance, somebody you just know. So absolutely red flag for me, especially knowing you a fan. And I like Kendrick Lamar is best childhood friends with one of my cousins. So I'm like, when you in the loop, you in the loop. But this LA too, So we kind of think different about celebrities and things like that. But like we see people all the time. But I think the friend who wants to meet the friend's friend, I wouldn't say asshole. I would say a little weird.
Okay, I'm gonna just divulge it by saying that I am a fan of Jasmine Sullivan. And if anybody out there ever wants to introduce me, Chef's Kiss, I will be your best friend.
But okay, so you said that publicly. I'm a huge Jasmine fan. Like I'm actually thinking about buying some last minute tickets to her show.
I actually bought the tickets already. I was not
You
playing no
going?
games, meet and greet.
You going? Who you going by
What?
yourself?
No,
You got it's a date night?
no, I'm bringing my producer. They won't be in the shots, so you'll never know, but they'll be there.
Are you a Jasmine fan? You can nod your head. Let me know you're a Jasmine fan. I'm a real comedian, so you gonna nod. Yes, you're a Jasmine fan. Yeah.
I'm a Maxwell fan.
Okay. Surely I realize. Well, you talking about my singing or the song?
She done what you're singing.
Oh well,
for sure.
I mean, of course I can't sing. Anyways, I'm both of them fans. Did you watch the Tiny Desk? I know you did. I know you didn't. What? How you a fan? You watching Tiny Desk? Anyways. Okay, so if I knew her and I knew that you knew her, it would depend on our friendship. She said acquaintance. I'm not about to just be like, oh, here.
Yeah. Even if you feel like I'm an acquaintance,
Oh my God.
you go ahead. If
You're
you want to
sicko.
introduce me,
Is it that bad? Are you a fan?
I am a fan.
I ain't gonna hold you. When her mother passed, I was sick with her, boy. I was grieving with her. When you canceling tours, it's you hurting right now. She canceled 2 different things. Like I can't do it, y'all. That's wild.
Yeah. I feel it. I guess every time I listen to her album, I guess
which one?
Just Hotels for one.
Okay, easy. Honorable.
Hotels, the extended
Okay,
album.
Yeah, I got the extended on the playlist.
Yeah, reality show.
You really a fan?
Fan, okay.
She's one of those singers, and I'm a huge music connoisseur. Jazz, classical, blues, whatever. I like that. Like her voice is so. She sings from pain. Like a lot of these new R&B singers, it'd be cool songs, but when you think of Jasmine, you be like, nah, she really singing her. From
Whatever
her heart.
she going through, I swear to God, I'm going through too.
I'm going through it with her.
I'm going through too.
I mean, not the busting windows on my car.
Whatever she going through, I'm going through with her
That part
because I feel whatever she feeling.
So you been in love with another man? If I could.
Every man I done dealt with, I done said, you know what? I probably am in love with somebody. I just like.
You said that?
I just like.
Oh, you toxic. When your birthday again?
October 11th.
It's coming
By
up.
the time this air, it will have already passed. But yes.
Okay. I'm a Libra. My sign is a scale. If it don't measure up, then you're gonna catch hell. You don't even know who that is.
I don't, but I like the way it was going.
That's Wayne. That's Lil Wayne. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I think. That friend is a weirdo. The acquaintance is the weirdo.
Yeah.
She's too thirsty for it. Like, okay, whenever you that thirsty, that's how you can't handle Hollywood. Or you can't handle any of that thing because then you're gonna make my friend who's the star uncomfortable, and now you can't come to stuff, and now you know.
Yeah, see, okay, I say this, right, and I am a big fan. Don't ever get things twisted. But I also am very introverted in person. So meeting you, I'm probably going to have a shell shock that I'm not even going to freak nobody else out because I can't even talk to you. I can barely say hi.
Are you like starstruck over Jasmine? Tell the truth.
I probably will be. Yeah. I told you I'm doing the meet and greet.
Oh, yeah, because it's only the people who I'm starstruck about are both dead. So
Michael Jackson?
of course, who? Come on, this is Michael. This is Michael Joseph Jackson. We talking about?
I'm sorry, I wasn't a Michael fan.
How wouldn't you? Were you a Prince fan?
Is that your other artist?
No.
Oh, no, I wasn't a Prince fan either.
My other artist is Kobe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do basketball, but
You a football person?
I don't do sports except for boxing.
Okay.
And that's
Shoot.
only because
Probably I definitely would freeze up if I met Muhammad. Are you kidding me? The man literally told the government, I'm not about to go to war.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of shows.
And he could go to jail. He lost at who you meeting? People be like taking pictures with people. Y'all taking pictures with the wrong people. So
Yeah.
do you watch boxing now? Like you know what you know.
Yeah, I
So what you
watch
think about
boxing.
UFC?
I don't watch UFC.
Why?
I don't do it. Like, and it's a lot. Like, to see somebody knocked out by a kick, that I don't have a stomach for that.
That's a powerful weapon.
I see a broken bone. I don't have a stomach for that.
So you got a stomach all lumped up and all that?
Yeah, because I'm like, you're doing it without headgear. I do it with headgear.
Have you ever seen Jack Johnson beat old dude? I forgot his name. I always forget his name, the white boy name. He don't matter though.
No, it sounds like it's an old fight.
Oh, we talking about the 30s.
No.
It ain't even, boxing back then was definitely different, right? I see why like white folks don't like us. He beat him up badly. It was a
No, I haven't seen that.
heavyweight champion of the world, Jack Johnson. Come on, girl.
No.
I was just on Instagram about what's the fair skinned sister. She just was doing a weigh in. I forgot her name. Boxing though. I'm gonna have to look it up. We're gonna get back to that. But that's it. That's all I got for the acquaintance and the star. Well, who you think is the asshole or the?
I feel like the acquaintance is too thirsty.
Okay.
I do. She doesn't give or he. I don't know if they define it sex. They don't give very much. I'm gonna be introverted in person.
So you think they gonna be acting weird?
Yeah. And who needs that?
I agree. I feel like again, Michael Jackson. I probably would just. Okay, so I'll tell you. So I went to the Comedy Store a month back, and it's a known Crack 'em Up Thursdays is a known Thursdays comedy night for black folks. And Cole from Martin was on the bill. You know Cole from Martin?
Yeah, I wasn't a Martin fan, but I know what you're talking about.
You wasn't a Martin fan? It's wild to say on the internet. For real?
I'm for real. I
At
didn't think
all?
he was funny. I didn't think the show was funny.
So, anyways, back to the story. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I know who you're talking. I know the cast. I
Okay.
didn't think the show was funny.
Okay, so Cole was there, and that was my second time seeing him in real life. The first time I seen him some months back at the airport, but I didn't go speak to him. The reason why is because he looked tired. It's the airport. It's LA. I'm not that thirsty. It's not that serious. When I met him at the Comedy Store, I told him, like, man, I seen you a couple months back. I told him exactly what he had on, what city we were both coming from. He was like, man, thank you, man. I really appreciate that because don't nobody really be thinking about that I'd be tired and all that. And I just gave him his flowers. Right?
They think it's the only time they're going to see him, and the possibility it is. It is probably your only time you're going to see that person.
I don't be wanting to bother people. The airport is a tiring place.
Yeah.
I understand that you don't want to talk to nobody.
Unless you're probably in private. It's a very
Have you ever flown private?
No, and I'm speaking into existence.
You want to fly private?
I do. Why you gonna put me in a private jet?
I mean, I might have to talk to my homies that be flocking.
You let me know. You let me know.
That's next level stuff right there, though. Mm-hmm. See, all right. Where we meet at?
The wedding.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's the only way. You get the only way. Somebody getting a private jet out of me, except the girls.
Yeah, I was just saying. You said like you was offering, so I was gonna take it.
Have you ever flown first class?
No.
I be looking at it. I be like, it's not even. Unless you flying far, I feel like it's a waste of. Like overseas, yeah.
Yeah, I do want to fly overseas.
Have you been overseas?
I have, but I haven't flown overseas. I want to fly overseas.
Like to Europe or Africa?
No, I don't really care about Europe.
Oh, say that again out loud.
I don't really care to travel to Europe.
I have no desire. There's nothing that I want to see. Maybe the original Statue of Liberty, and I'm just going to see it and I'm leaving. And maybe where James Baldwin lived in France or something like that. Other than that, I'm gone.
Yeah, maybe Paris, but really I have no desire to go to Europe. I do have a desire to go to Africa, but I don't have a desire to go
I'm going next year. I'm going twice. I think I'm going to South Africa, and I believe I'm going to Ghana. You want to go?
I do.
For a month, though. I'm going to be going for a month.
I do.
To South Africa, I'm going to be going for a month.
Well, okay. Before we get wrapped up, that's all we have for today's episode.
Good episode.
Thank you so much for joining and sharing your story. It
Thank you.
was a good time. Do you want to link your Instagram before we go?
Yeah. You guys can follow me at I am Akela, Akela O__. I am Akela, Akela O__. November 23rd, Akela O'Neal presents Safe Space Comedy Show, Friendsgiving Edition. November 23rd. The information what is I don't even have we gonna post this and I'm gonna have the address on there because I don't know the address by heart. 308 East El Segundo, there it is. 308 East El Segundo, Los Angeles, California 90061. Doors open at 7. We have an open mic from 7 till the show starts at about 8:15. Y'all come out, support. I got Darius Culpepper on there. I got me on there. Ramona Stevens is coming. Oh yeah. Jay Snow is coming out there. Lauren Stevens is coming out there. So y'all come out, man, and show some love. It's my first show, preparing for my big show that's in January. Friendsgiving. We're gonna have some turkey tacos, probably some macaroni and cheese with tacos. We're gonna mix it up. $10 drinks, $10 shots. Y'all come enjoy yourself. We want that old school comic view, Def Comedy Jam, close up, in person. Real old school comedy, stand up, bringing back real stand up, safe space. Yep.
If you provide us a flyer or something before,
I got the flyer will be here in a couple days.
All right, cool. We'll add it into the edit.
Oh, perfect.
Post
That'd be great
as well.
I want to say thank you so much. I really had a good time. It's been a while since I had a really, really good time on the podcast.
Thank you. You know, we try over here.
And you actually had some really, 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 really good questions.
We try over here.
Okay.
You see those cookies on the side of him? We do sell those too. You know, anything y'all see us serve these guests, okay? If you want it, you just hit us up in the DMs and we'll sell it to you too.
Okay, so as a chocolate connoisseur, from black women to the edible chocolate,
that's what I'm talking about.
The cookies was flight. They came out just right. You smelt them in the air as soon as you walk in, and this not even the milk chocolate. This is just chocolate on chocolate. So when I taste the milk chocolate, the chocolate chip. Yeah, I'm gonna see. You do red velvet too?
So I haven't mastered that yet.
Okay.
I haven't mastered
red velvet is hard to master. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I'm a chocolate person. I know.
Yeah. I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm gonna keep trying.
I mean, yeah, that's all you can do. What do you think that you're missing before we go?
I don't know because the color is fine. Mm-hmm. But it's the taste. I don't know. So
it still tastes the coloring date.
Not even that. I like red velvet from this place called Bacon Broil. I think they make the best red velvet cupcakes.
See, no, I got you beat. Miss Sheikah's Bakery that used to be in the Fox Hills Mall. I don't know where she at now. Best red velvet cupcake I've ever had in my life.
I don't know.
My life.
Bacon Broil is amazing.
Where's that at? So I can go try it.
Off Atlantic.
In what?
I think like 36.
It's in Long Beach.
Yes.
Atlantic and 36. Okay.
Yeah. Bacon Broil, they have amazing cupcakes and top tier. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go. And if I go, matter of fact, bring me one to the show. I can wait.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I got roped into bringing it, but I bring it.
I mean, I'll pay for it.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
Can we can bring food into the thing?
Man, I own that building. You pull up.
Okay.
Yeah. I might let you slide in with your own bottle or something.
Oh yeah.
Smoking in the bag.
Well, we can also make them cookies medicated if that's what y'all want. You know.
Like this for sale?
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't give it in.
We can also
Keep your
make some
profit.
medicated cookies for sale if y'all ever want them. Or
We'll talk
whatever.
about it.
You know, y'all just let us know in the DMs. We got you.
I don't do the edibles. Edibles have me.
They don't work for me.
They give me regular. I started. We still got time? I'm talking crap.
I'll probably delete this. Oh, before I do though, I do want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in next week's episode.
See y'all next week. See y'all later.